last resort. Because everything on the outside would kill us. We're like crabs in a barrel, fighting to get to the top. Pulled down by everyone else. By justice. That only knows how to place its boot on your neck. By outlaws that couldn't care less if you lived or died. You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I'm Neil.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise.
You ever wonder if we're the ones pulling the strings? Or just living inside someone else's dream? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation, the pain still feels real.
Neo Berlin, what do I really know about it? She's like you. She needs your help.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
been floating around in rumors for a while now. The next Ghost Recon game is in development. It's codenamed Project Over, and for the first time in the series, it's going fully first person. That's not speculation anymore. This is official, confirmed directly by Ubisoft leadership in their recent financial meeting, and it's launching in 2026. First person, tactical military shooters, but with its own angle. It's set during a fictional conflict called the Naiman War. We're talking full-scale regional crisis, a war-torn part of the world that's messy, morally complex, and politically charged. You play as an elite ghost unit dropped into this environment with one core goal: infiltrate, gather intel, and survive long enough to uncover a hidden traitor. That betrayal aspect changes everything. It's not just a war zone. It's a situation you can't fully trust, including the people around you. This isn't going to be a cinematic set-piece heavy Call of Duty campaign. Based on what's known, Ubisoft wants this game to lean more on atmosphere, tension, and slow burn immersion. You won't be sprinting through explosions, you'll be checking your corners, listening for footsteps, using recon drones and suppressors, and trying not to give away your position. Going first person wasn't just a visual decision, it completely shifts how the game plays. It makes the stealth feel tighter, the action more direct, and the pressure more intense. You're not commanding a squad from behind a shoulder cam anymore, you're in the boots seeing what they see. Every flashlight in the dark, every shot you take, every breath you hold while watching a patrol walk by, it's all more personal now. And what's interesting is how much inspiration Ubisoft is reportedly pulling from outside its own catalog. Internally, the devs have been studying games like Ready or Not, Modern Warfare 2019, and Squad, games that treat gunfights like tactical puzzles, not just arcade reflex tests.
Yeah, you paid for it! Who's for a paper?
Here's to playing in the mud. Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Was very quick, agile,
Go on.
with a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of pieces!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order, they keep power.
Take this
thing into the crucible and melt it. They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him!
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed. Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Get to Objective Alpha.
Don't sleep.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Is Oscar?
What do we have here? Empty. What the hell is going on here?
Event flag for security. Uplink error.
Shit, I'm out.
Please stand.
Finally. Was it worth it? Of course it was.
They left her for dead. That was their first mistake. She erased them. They'll hear her coming, but it won't matter. One girl, one gun, one recording. She remembers every face, every scream, every laugh. She's not here to survive. She's here to finish it.
Wolves is a cooperative FPS techno-thriller game, and that includes a lot of mindfuckery.
If I can make you feel something specific, that's the goal, basically.
Nailing the tone and making sure that the game has a specific target audience, like we're aiming at a specific type of player.
Wolves is a game that's gonna try to cater to the heist fantasy, but also cater to players playing with strangers.
Splitting the game into two groups, saying like, either you plan the heist,
you're in position,
or you're there to help out. We're making almost like two games at the same time, but it sort of sits in the same session. It sort of has to be its own thing, otherwise why does the project exist if it's not its own thing?
It's such a cliche word, immersive, but it is. You hear that all the time about when talking about games. But yeah, I guess immersive is the best way to like just bringing people in and avoiding these things that keep reminding the player that, oh, this is just a game, you know.
We take a lot of inspiration from Inception is a good example, or Matrix, where you have an alternate reality or dimensional things.
And then of course there's like deep lore, and it's a huge part of a game experience is the narrative and the atmosphere, the mix with the sound effects and the music as well. All of that informs the tone and how you perceive the game as someone who just jumps in and gets into it, you know.
It it develops into a sprawling city controlled by corporations, and you have to rely on crime to survive.
Everything in the game supports making it appeal to that type of a gamer.
It's hard for me to do anything else, you know. It's that.
We've got company! Give me 2 seconds!
Let's just make games, in a way, you know.
So there's a really ambitious all-out war Battlefield-inspired game coming our way, and barely anyone knows about it. It's a game I've been following for a long time now, even though there's not much about it, but there's plenty of reasons we can be excited for this special project. They really want this one to feel like a big all-out Battlefield and planet-side experience where there's a war happening everywhere at all times. You might recall Bulkhead from Battalion 1944. They're back bigger, and this time they want to go head-to-head with Battlefield. The game is called Wardogs, and while details are still emerging, what we know so far paints a picture of real ambition, combined with just enough caution to make this one worth following seriously. Let's start with the contestant. Bulkhead triggered the first buzz around Wardogs with a budget hiring push. A few months back, they released a recruitment video that's hard to ignore. They're hiring engineers, designers, animators, and notably even modders experienced with Arma 3's King of the Hill. That suggests they aren't shotgunning features. They're actively building this in collaboration with players familiar with large-scale tactical warfare. It's an odd move, but a smart one. When you're asking players to help shape your gameplay systems, you might just build something different, something more emergent and unpredictable than your typical 8AA offering. Then came the different articles talking about it. The headlines roughly translates to Pablo Pope. Bulkhead is building Wardogs, but it's barely ambitious. Think 100-player large-scale warfare spread across land, air, and sea, with base building, destructible environments, and artillery support. They want Battlefield-scale play, tactical objectives that matter and evolve in real time, all in a single mode. Their site frames it as an all-out warfare experience. 3 teams warring across ground, naval, and aerial domains, where every soldier, tank, or jet choice can tip the tide.
Death hath cast its shadow o'er this land. All hope seemeth lost, yet still thou dost fight. Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin or 2? No. Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly, for we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
The winds are changing. They've grown dissonant.
It was the 77th year, dawn of the Composer War, the day of Malak's fall, and my eyes adapted to the dark.
A great sword guards the city. and it faces everywhere.
Another bird falls from its nest. Then come and let us have words. 100 kingdoms could not stop what is coming.
If you do this, you shall never see rest, save to strip the dead.
So be it.
Belial, the villain. He does not come but to kill, steal, and destroy. His burden is now yours.